Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna work on some library stuff. I wanna differ sometimes from what I'm creating, and I also need it for future projects. So it's not necessarily deviating for what we are doing. But yeah, now you know that we're also gonna work on that stuff. So subscribe if you have not already. Okay, awesome. Let's install GSAP. Get GSAP. It's very simple. Include this in the script tag. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. No, I don't wanna. Okay. Okay. Great. So let's see. Yeah, let's check it out. To be honest, what's a plugin? Split text. Flip. More plugins. Dragable. Text. Let's see. Text animation demos. Scramble Pro Showcase. Split text. Scramble. Split showcase. Scramble text how to. I don't want to do anything like that. What is this? Well, so what is this? Uh, I don't see any use for this. So what is this? I don't see any. What's going on? Okay. I have no idea what this all is. Okay. Text. GSAP. Let me text gsub. Okay. No way. Hmm. Okay. This is way too much. That doesn't look good. It's a bit polygon. Oh, it's a split type text. Okay. Okay. Can I go back? No? Okay, let's go to Let's see what we have.
Hey guys, welcome to the Creative Arena. So in one of my previous
How are you doing? I'm from the Netherlands. I'm just checking out text reveal with GSAP, so give me a second to work on that a little bit. Okay. Hmm. Text reveal. Okay, I have an idea how it works, so let's work on it. So basically we have to create a section. The section is data section. Then we need a container, which is data container text, no classes. I'm gonna create a P. This is a prior text, right? Um, Let me think about the text, what I want to do. Some some text. Okay, let's work on it. Okay, that's what I don't want. Mm, yeah, let me create it on my own, but let me do this as text. And let's create a P. And the P is gonna be like this. Um, okay. So annoying. Okay. Um, how's it called? Data section. I think that's how you declare it though. Okay. Do not use empty rule sets. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Height 100 display flex, align items center, and justify content center. Okay. Background color is 121212, and color is white smoke. Let's see. I just wanna open the live server, and actually I wanna create like an H3 maybe. H3. Okay. Mm, Actually, localhost host 5000 5500 maybe. Okay. Now let's create a max width of 42 characters. So something like this. Okay. And let's create a font size of 88 pixels. So it's pretty big. Let's do actually 64 pixels. Yeah, but then I need to Let's actually do 42 as well. Something like this. Okay, great. Yeah, there are a couple of things that we need to do. Great, awesome. Now we have that. We need to set the index with data container text. We need to set this to overflow hidden and will change transform probably will change, yeah, transform. I think that is it. Does it break? It doesn't. At least we have that. Yeah, that actually said a container. So border 2 pixels solid white smoke. Okay, so then we have something like this. Maybe it's also good to say text centers align text. Yeah, align text align center. Let's see. No, let's do left. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Mm, let me think. Let me decrease the line height. So line height is 0.8. Maybe even 0.3. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, let's do 0.5, 0.7, 0.8. Oh, line height just one. Mm, margin 0. Yeah, margin 0. So it's completely outside the box. Let's actually do line height 1.2. I think no, 1.1 will be perfect. Let me think. Mm, I think because we are in a container, we need some room. So we're gonna say margin. No. Padding top of 3 rem, so it can go up or something. Yeah. And yeah, let's register the split text then. So let's go to GSAP. Um, come on. So let's go to GSAP and then we have split text, quick start, register plugin. Mm, do I need anything else? I think we need more things. Don't I need to like CDN link? Let's see. Oh, I see. Do I need to do that? I know, I don't think so. I think we can, mm, let's go back to the browser again. It says just user register plugin this. Okay, let's try it. So split text, then it says let split be this. We don't have a split class yet, so I'm not sure where to put that. I have to think about that. I think mm, I think we should do that on a text. There's no other way. So we can say data text, data split text. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. And I'm not sure how to do that in JavaScript, but I think I can just do this. Okay, that doesn't work. Uh, can I just do this then? Like this? No, that creates issues. Let me see how to use data attributes. How to use data attributes in JS. Let me see how they do that. Okay. Yeah, this is how I do it. In JavaScript access. Oh, what is this? Data asset. Okay, so you do the tag, then you do the data asset, and then you do camel case. Okay, if we follow that rule, it says electric cars. Let's try it. So we have an H1, right? We have an H1, and then it says data set, data set, and then we can say split or something. So instead of that, we just say data split. Let me see if that makes any sense. Yeah, next. Yeah, okay. That's how you select it, or no? Or you don't select it that way. I got. Each property is a string can be written in the above case. Oh, okay. When you access with the ID, that's when. Okay, I totally understand. Okay, so it's in a string then. Okay, so let me do this. Save it. Let's go to our main and then say this one, and then you say data split text. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. According to the documentation, that should be right. Because this is data columns and this is also data columns. Okay. Okay. And here you can access this specifically if you want to. But I do not need to because there's only one example. Okay. Yeah, next. Um, Let me see. We need to go to the documentation again, and we need to have this line, and then we can try to use it. I'm not sure what the charge is for. I will read it a bit down below. Right? But let's see if we have this one. Oh, we already have this one. What happens to our website? So let's see if these words are actually split. Okay, not yet. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong then. Mm, do I need to register it or something? I wonder this because it's here. And hey Arthur, thank you so much. I try to be consistent with my videos, so but today we're doing something else. Um, okay, so let's do a check. We have to register plugin, scroll to plugin. We also register the split text. So that's what we need. And we say type word and type chars. And then I think what we should say in that case. No, this is totally fine. Yeah. Let's go back to the documentation. Minimal usage. Okay, so you will use dot chars then. But shouldn't it be split already? That's what I wonder about. I think so. Hmm. So there's something wrong. React. Motion path plugin is not defined. Well, I don't want to use that anyways. I only want to use this one. Okay, split text is not defined. So we do need to register it. Well, what a bit annoying is it's confusing me a bit because one time it says I should do something and on other times it says I should not do something. Because I am using the split text, right? Let me just refresh. Okay, that's not the issue. Maybe it's the issue because the DOM is loaded or something. Split text is not defined. And there's also React code, which I do not have, but it's something else. It has nothing to do with me because I'm not even using React, so that would be strange. Quick start. Let's split text create. Um, yeah, I'm completely lost because I'm actually doing that here. GSAP register plotting split text, and it immediately tells me I cannot do this. What am I missing? I'm not sure. Do I need to import GSAP or something? Let me look at the installation guide because I'm not sure what's going on. I did the CDN. Okay. This is what I just did. Use a script tag or an external JS file. Oh, I see. I also need to import this one. That's the issue, apparently. Does that solve the issue? Yes, but not for the React or something. Error decoder.html args. I have no idea where that comes from at the moment, but I don't see have to have any errors. But now it's registered. Now we can continue. Let's see if it actually split my stuff. Right. So let's go to one of the characters. Okay, that seems to be working. So now every word is split. Now I don't want to split every word to be honest now, but let's just do it as is. So it's fine. Okay. Let's see what we have. Okay. We have let's split be this. And then let's try gsap from. And then we need something else. So let words be um, split dot words, and then we can say words and then start the process. Okay, because then I can do that. Okay, let's go back where we were. Okay, let's see. There's some example code here, but let's see how that works. That looks pretty cool, right? Now, I don't want to do words. That seems to be and the staggering, the duration is okay, but um, I think what the problem is is how it fades in. So let's see what we have. We have a lot of text, those kinds of stuff. Let's go to fundamentals GSAP. Rotations, durations, pause, time, speak, reverse, resume, kill. Okay, so there's a lot of things, but that's not what I was looking for. I am looking for smooth fade in, like with a small rotation. So then I should say from to. Okay, so let's go to our documentation. We have from, and then we say from to, and then you say rotate, and that's gonna be 15 degree. I'm not sure if you do it like this, 15. And then we can say here, we open it here, and then rotate is gonna be 0. Okay, let's try it. Okay, that breaks because the rotate is not as is. Okay, so let's see why that is. We have GSAP now. We have methods. Tween, timeline, easing. Let's also work on the easing, right? Let's do this one. Now, one problem that we have is the from to. So, okay. Um, let's go here. Maybe I can do this. From to. Okay, how does this work? Oh, it does needs to be a capital letter. Camel case. Okay, so let's work on the from to then. From to element and then comma. Okay, I need to set everything to 0 maybe. Let me see. Duration 0. Maybe I need to do this. Stagger 0. Stagger 0. Something like this. Okay, that's not working. And then from. Okay. Okay, so with words, I don't like it. So line. Maybe line exists. Line. And then line. That does not exist. Okay. Oh, it's lines. Okay, let's do lines with an S. S, S, S. and also S. Guys, it's not bad, but it's not as smooth as I would like to. So that is something we can work on. Maybe add more stagger. Let me see. Can I add multiple stagger delays? Probably. So stagger. So this just starts with stagger. You can say each, but hmm, okay. So let's check that out. Okay. So instead of saying stagger this, we're gonna open up an object and we're gonna say each, and let's set a comma. Okay. Well, at least we have something, but it's not like smooth. So we have to work on the smoothness of this. So let's do split text. Um, Give me a second. Okay, so that's pretty hard. Um, Let me see if there's anything else I can do. Maybe I can set it heavier. Okay, it's let me actually do back out. Hmm. Let me just do power one. Okay. So I think it's time for scroll trigger. So let's do scroll trigger. I think that's how you do it with it because it's camel cased. But then I also need to register that. So scroll trigger. Okay. Now, when we did that, We also want to say here then scroll trigger. Did I forget something? No, I can just do this, I think. And then we say trigger, and that's gonna be our data split text. Yeah, that's gonna be a data split text. Let me create a comma. And where to start? Let me first add some markers. So markers true. There's no markers anymore? Expected comma. Okay. 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 Um, but now we have to create like a scrolling. So let's create another section then. So section, uh, section, data block, and this is gonna be just block, and this block is going to be background color white smoke, and it's gonna be 100. Height is gonna be 100 vh, and width is going to be 100 view width. And let me create a border 2 pixel solid coral. Let's see. Did I do it correctly? Yeah, okay. Uh, let's just do 100% and 100%. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll see. It's not here though. Mm, let's do height 1000 pixels then, and width is gonna be like 1000 pixels as well. Not sure. Whatever. Still not present. Oh, I understand why. Let's do. Let's go back then. Data block. Okay. Yeah. Let's do margin 0. Okay. And I want to. Yeah, not like this. Like new. Now it's already animated. Oh. Okay. Scroll trigger is already working unexpectedly. But I have not set where to start. So we can say top. No, we have. What am I doing? Start top 80%. Oh, maybe I need to wrap it in string like this. Okay. What if I do top to 100%? What happens with the override animation? Nothing, because that's not possible. Okay, let's do 20% then. Doesn't trigger. Scroller, oh, the scroller end is not in view. So why is it in view when it's 80 then? Because it's bigger, I see. Okay, scroller end, scroller start. Okay. I think that actually can be a little bit slower, to be honest. So when I do this, and then, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. Yeah, that wasn't too difficult. Um, no, it's not really smooth. Let's be honest here. We want to create something smooth, and that's pretty hard. I was thinking, why am I looking it up this way? Why don't I just use, maybe there's like a generator online, so like um, GSAP split text generator. No one made this? GSAP class-based split plugin. Okay, that's pretty unfortunate. Oh, what is this? Oh, oh, it's ah, I see. Ah, okay, so you can look these things up in Webflow, specifically made in Webflow. Is this a link? Okay, maybe we can do like split text. Preloader with GSAP using split text and scroll trigger. So let's see how this person does it. Okay, that looks pretty cool, but it's not what I'm looking for, to be honest. Oh, but that is actually a good solution, to be honest. Let's check just this one. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's an animated heading. Yeah. Oh, they have like many examples. Okay, I see. So maybe that is actually a bit of a good idea, to be honest. So I can see how. Okay. Okay, I understand what's going on. Um, I think we just did this one. I'm not sure. I like this one. Letter animation. Ah, I see. So what people are doing basically. So what people are doing basically, a part of the words they they do like this, and a part of the words they do the whole section, right? So that's pretty interesting. So in that case, let's do letters then. So let's do chars. Let's see. That's way too slow. Um, Let me see how we can increase it. Okay, that doesn't work. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Well, that's not my kink, to be honest. Yeah, scroll start is scroll trigger. So you wanna do it like 75. Okay. Okay. That isn't too difficult, to be honest. I thought it would be way more advanced, but one of the way, if you wanna figure out like a really smooth plugin, ooh, scroll smoother. Okay. Hmm. So if we go back here, also here, I think here, and then we just say text animation. Now there are many animations. So we are going to look for our animations, then custom text animations. Okay, let's see what we have. Cool. Ooh, I like that, to be honest. That's pretty cool. And you can clone this in Webflow. Very cool. Okay, so that is something we can work on, right? What is this? That is something you should never do because this is violation of web accessibility. I'm not going to explain why, but that's something you can learn. Typewriter, type text animations. What is this? That's pretty advanced, yeah. I agree. I am not gonna do that. That's not really smooth. Ah, oh, Okay, I think I know what you're doing. So basically, each line is a P, and then they are delayed. I think that is what they're doing. Okay, okay, I understand this.
Perfect time. Then start.
Guys, I'm thinking about how we can get it better. Okay. Um, I think to create that I need way more time than I expected. Okay. Maybe what I should do is go to Marketplace, go to templates, and there are like many templates. And I just want to find something that is just, it's like something smooth or something. Let's see. That wasn't necessarily smooth, to be honest. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Let's go to preview in browser. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so that's something we need to work on. What is this? Marquis. Yeah. Okay. 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 Damn it. Um, let's see what they have more. What's this all about? This actually looks really good. Not not gonna lie. Very interesting. Is this also something? Okay. So she's okay. So basically, what they are doing is the ease at the end is very very slow. So let's go to easing net Let's see if we can do like a very slow ease out quad. Yeah, maybe something like this. Not sure how to do it in uh I want to use this in GSAT um ease. How? I have an idea how, but let me see. Define custom ease. Um, Option 2, inlining. To avoid having to register a name. Okay, let's try that. So, okay, and then does not respond. Maybe because everything needs to be in this. Doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. Mm, any other way? Not sure if that's using a custom user. If you're okay writing your own. Okay, but then, yeah, okay. Not sure if that works. It does. Um, Let me actually delay it a little bit. Okay, maybe like 1.7. Okay. Ooh, that was pretty smooth. It's a little bit late though. Little bit too much. Okay, so let's do it again. Ooh, okay. I like that. More of a rotation maybe? Too much. Too much. Like 8. I think 7 was perfect actually. But there's a lot of text. Let's do it with less text, right? Let's do like something like this. And then but then it can be a little bit faster. So it depends. Hey Dennis, how are you doing? But then we have lines and then we can change to words maybe. Yeah, let's do words. Let's see. No, I understand. Okay. And chars is like individual. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I think lines are the best one to be honest. I think the staggering could be a little bit uh, slower. How about two? I think I liked what we had before that. Yeah, I think that was great. Okay. Now I want to go for more smoothness to be honest. Like it's not bad, but we definitely need to up our game. So let's see what we have for more easings. Okay, let's try this easing. Should work. Looks way smoother, right? Okay, so let's do this. Looks pretty smooth, in my opinion, but it's not the smoothness that I want though. So we definitely need to work on the smoothness a little bit. Okay, okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one in another H1. Let's see how it responds. Okay, it responds one time, only at the first one. Okay, it's not bad. But now I understand how hard it actually is. Jesus Christ. Just to get something going. Look how hard it is. That's definitely something I need to work on. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. See you guys later.